Chapter 5: Simple Solutions of Difficult Problems. A piece of land, sufficiently fertile, can be filled with greenery and made appealing to eye by growing a crop or planting a garden. On the other hand, if it is barren, with infestation of salts, not a blade of grass can be grown on it. For acquiring any natural resource from the earth, therefore, it is very necessary to maintain its natural environmental balance. For prosperity, man requires augmentation of a variety of comfort and resource. However, growth of prosperity is intimately interlinked with health and development of sentient consciousness. Where monopolists of land and resources or planners suffer from psychic imbalances, one should not hope for any creativity. On the contrary, this class of individual brings about nothing else than antagonism and destruction. In the foregoing pages, we have discussed that socio-economic uncertainties bordering on anarchy are facing mankind in the shape of environment of strife, impending danger of cultural degradation and subjugation. We must soon find a way to eradicate these problems. Any delay is likely to lead us to the point of no return. While administering medical treatment to a chronic patient, although priority is given to cure the disease, yet the next essential step is to help in convalescence so that the patient gains enough physical strength and confidence to lead a normal life. For an individual suffering from physical and mental imbalances, blood poisoning, and numerous viral infections in several parts of body, even the king's wardrobe and beautician's expertise, scents, and perfumes will not be of any help. On the other hand, a healthy person with a proportionate body frame does not need any artificial decorations to appear attractive. Besides, he leads a contented and happy life, faces everyday problems with equanimity, and finds avenues for progress by a variety of means. In essence, resources and environments are not of any significance. What is essential is personal health, talent, and far-sightedness. After acquisition of these attributes, one does not find any need to complain about lack of facilities, nor does he find any resistance in progress. On acceptance of living standard of an average citizen, one can comfortably live in a rural setting surrounded by large fields and small habitations and benefit from the invigorating environment of fresh air and scenic beauty. Culturally evolved civilizations of ancient times chose such habitat where all necessities of life were acquired by manual labor. In those days, environmental pollution was unheard of, nor there was any crisis created by migration of talents towards the cities. Then, neither rural establishments were poorer, sparsely populated, and undeveloped, nor cities were overcrowded, filled with filth, dense population, and they are dens of vices. Adaptation of old model of civilization can even today eradicate the problems which have made human life miserable everywhere. It would also not leave any scope of emergence of these problems in future. The moment humanity accepts the principle of simple living and high thinking, the numerous problems mentioned earlier will disappear. In spite of existing high rate of crime in the society, when each citizen brings to incorporate hard work, culture, and nobility based on tenets of honesty, prudence, and courage in life, the adversities will gradually disappear. Nature has equipped this planet with sufficient resource to provide bread and butter for each mouth, clothes for each body, shelter for each head, and employment for every pair of hands. Why should then there be any disparity of poverty and riches? What would then be the basis of continuance of illogical and tormenting customs differentiating people in the name of caste and sex? God has created man for spreading the message of love and helpful coexistence, and not for belligerence, instigating violence, and torturing fellow beings. By forgetting the mad race where each struggle for his own self-interest, one can totally get rid of the numerous problems hindering unity and equality amongst men. If nations could save all of their resources, efforts, and talents being utilized for military purpose and use these for establishing a new order, all that is being foreseen for a happy and prosperous 21st century will come to transpire within next 10 years by transformation of the social structure. These days, atomic fuel is being made use for maximum generation of power. If this trend continues, mankind will face a new giant killer of nuclear rejection and atomic radiation. There is only one alternative available. Small powerhouses of the capacity of portable power generators should be constructed with available local resources and with the cumulative production of small cottage industries. Operating on 1 or 2 horsepowers of electricity, modern needs should be fulfilled. All consumers should be persuaded to make use of such small-scale products. Administrative establishments are generally dependent on expensive bureaucracy, indifferent to responsibilities, in which workers have assumed a position of master of their masters. In such circumstances, there is very little hope for effective social welfare. It is desirable to establish decentralized administrative units based on cooperatives, and the entire system should have a benevolent attitude in its operation. In this way only, an ideal administrative system can come into existence, which would serve as a medium to achieve the total objective of physical and metaphysical progress. The society is confronted with numerous incongruities and its members with innumerable problems. Unfortunately, the topmost talents and elites of the world are analyzing each of these problems in isolation and making consistent efforts to find out independent solutions to each of them in their own way. However, nowhere success appears in sight. Diseases have ever remained out of control in spite of enormous expenditures of men, money, and materials on hospitals, doctors, pharmaceuticals, and medical research. Nor any degree of politics, enactment of laws, establishment of new courts and prisons, etc. have helped in reducing crime. Though the popular slogan of remove poverty is quite appealing to the masses, measures like providing heavy amount of bank loans and massive financial assistance have proved to be counterproductive because of corrupt thinking and evil addiction of the beneficiaries. People are bound to find a crux of these numerous problems soon. In the crowd of millions of honeybees, that queen bee, mother problem, is to be identified, which is producing numerous offsprings and keeping all bees of the honeycomb busy in their upkeep. Problems of today, solutions for tomorrow, by PtShriramSharmaAcharya.
If you found this video helpful, then please like, comment and share it. and subscribe to our YouTube channel RishiChintan. Please press the bell icon so that you will receive notifications of our upcoming videos. Thank you.